I want to give someone a word of encouragement. Become what God created you to be. There may be people standing around you that are waiting to see you fail. You probably ask yourself, if I died today, would they even miss me? Would they even miss me if I was gone? Let me say this. If God put breath on the inside of you, that means that he has a purpose on the inside of you that is going to come to pass. So you know what? Don't give people the satisfaction of them calling you a nobody. They may call you a nobody, but guess what? God made you a somebody. They may say you don't have what it takes to fulfill what God has called you to do. There's going to be a lot of people who's going to think you can't even do what God called you to do. But guess what? As long as God put it on the inside of you, it's going to come to pass. You know, I look back and I remember Kobe Bryant, and a lot of people didn't like him. I, for one, liked him. I thought he had greatness on the inside of him. But every time somebody called him a ball hog or somebody called him a name, he went even harder. You know, God gives us all talents. So I'm pretty sure that God gave him that talent too as well, to be one of the best ball players of all times in the NBA. And he went even harder every time somebody called him something, or they called him a ball hog, or they talked about him. Even though he might be passed away now, he's gone. But guess what? He left a legacy here that no one can take away from him. God gave him that legacy for his children and their children and their children. I say that to say this. You have greatness on the inside of you, and don't let anybody stop you. And when they say you can't do it, God will give you the strength to go even harder. Don't ever let anybody stop you from doing what God called you to do. Yes, you may have done some things in the past. Maybe you even feel like you wasted time, but God is in control of the time. God controls time. So nobody can take anything that God is trying to get to you or is going to get to you. No one can take that away from you. No one can steal your greatness. So you go even harder, even if no one is on your side. As long as God is for you, who can be against you? God will send people to help you. God will even make your enemies help you. They'll be wondering, why am I helping her or him and I don't even like them? Because God can make people do anything he wants them to do, if he wants them to do it. So keep going. Keep moving forward. Do not let anyone stop you from doing what God has called on your life. You are being elevated, and God is pushing you higher. You are getting pushed higher. You are about to speak some things out of you that is going to make people look and say, I know that couldn't be nobody but God talking through you. God is doing a new thing on the inside of you. Embrace it, grab it, take hold of it, and move forward in the things that God has called you to do. You are greatness. You are chosen, called by God. Hold your head up and keep moving forward. Keep going. I don't care who's threw the towel on you. Pick that towel back up and wipe your face off with it and throw it back at them and say, nice try, but it didn't work. God is for you. Keep going. God bless you. Be blessed.